Hello everybody, welcome back to another one of my videos, and today we're just going to be playing ranked. So, as you can see, the video is already moving a little bit quickly here, but that's alright because it very quickly slows down. We did have a rough start to a couple of games, but as you can see, we are making up for it a little bit with the fact that I'm getting a few kills off spawn here because I kept on getting lobbied. This is actually really hard for me because I had no shield this whole time. So I was taking a little bit of damage, especially with me just coming back to Fortnite. I'm moving a bit like a bot, and I'm not as good as I used to be. So, just gonna sit here because I actually do die in this situation. Because I get jumped by not one, but two players right here. So, one player gets a pretty good spray off on me. I'm just trying to build away from him. He faces through a couple of my builds, but then a second person comes, so I panic and I try to get away. But sadly, I died. Luckily, my teammate clutched up, but later in that match, we got fisted to death. Don't take that out of context. Anyways, we're going to quickly just speed through that. Good rank. Off drop here, I was able to get a few weapons and get a nice few kills. I gave that guy a haircut, and then I gave him a second one right there. So, I actually missed a third time. Actually, I hit that one. My bad, guys. And then me and my teammate easily get the finish on him, and we eliminate a team in the first few seconds. Me and my teammate are really rusty, though, so this is, like, the worst edit course I have ever ran in my life. I'm not gonna lie. I am incredibly rusty. I've already gotten better, like, just in these few days, because my audio was messed up a little bit in this recording, so I couldn't actually, like, speak in this because it wasn't actually picking up any of the audio because it was connected to the wrong headset. But now that it can, we're good. So I go ahead and push this guy. I missed my first few shots, a lot of shots, but we eventually have to move out of zone anyways, so we start rotating with him to get out of zone. Because I'm guessing that he's low on HP and that's why he's running right now, but anyways, I leave Storm to go do something else and like heal up a little bit and be a bit safer, while my teammate's still in Storm fighting. He actually got another notification, as you can see with the 5 eliminations. So there's a few people here when I was trying to heal up, so I ended up boxing up right here in the center, hoping to not get pushed, but I wasn't really doing what I was supposed to be doing and just throwing down a pizza before I could actually heal. But instead I decided to go out that way because I was panicking, and I go through this door, and I get one pumped because there was a weirdo just camping. People are always lurking in ranked, and that's just how it always is, even in bushes. The people just play weird like that now. But luckily, my teammate had 4 med kits, so he could stay in Storm and heal up, because me and him still have decent game sense, believe it or not. I try to rotate out and get a chest, but anyways, moving on. We see a couple of guys over here, so we want to push them. And I see a guy, so I got a great beam on him, but I just wasn't able to get the elim, and then he ended up fisting away. I actually have no idea what those weapons are called, so my bad. But earlier on, I did get a beam on that guy, so I could easily get the elimination with a 7 tag. Get the finish, and that's good, right? We're at 6 team eliminations now. I get another kill, and this guy had amazing loot. He had a mythic shotgun and a mythic hollow twister. I obviously took the hollow twister for my teammate could have the legendary one and the mythic shotgun because I like the pump more anyways. And then my teammate did warn me that this guy was a sprayer, but I wasn't listening to him. This is actually completely on me. This was my fault. I wasn't listening to my teammate's callouts. And he phased through like everything that his teammate pulled up to jump me. So as I tried to get away, I got downed. This was a rough match because we died like just a few seconds after that, and we only got 2nd place when we could have won the game if I just didn't push that immediately. So that was my fault for being reckless, but at least we got a rank up, am I right? And then we died in 2nd place again, which was not good. But it's all good because I got to gold 2, which is a great thing for this series, because this series is all just me trying to get a good rank. My teammate actually did get a limb early on there, but then his teammate just jumped in and he had a shotgun, so my teammate couldn't do much about it. And then in this situation, I had to be a bit sneaky here because I had a freaking gray pistol and this guy had a shotgun. I thought he had a shotgun at the time. My bad, guys. But technically, I literally had to play that way or else I would have died, and I didn't want to leave my teammate in a bad position, which we still ended up dying later on in the match. But I'm pretty sure we did still get a decent bit of rank up. So we're going to check our ranked recap, and we still got a decent amount of percent. Now, I was rebooting because this guy pushed us off spawn, and he was actually pretty good. So, that sucked a lot. It was bad, because it hurt my feelings. Anyways, next match, we were getting good beams off on these guys. My teammate actually ended up finishing the guy that I got that good of a beam on, because I got, and was spraying out somebody else. 2 kids down here, I tried to spray out, but missed all my shots. And I realized that I was getting a little bit low on builds here, so instead of pushing this fight like an idiot, I ended up running away, which you can see right now. I tried to hint to my teammate to get down to me because me and him obviously have our mics on. The reason why I'm actually doing a voiceover, though, is because my OBS Studios was glitched, so I had to, do a voiceover instead of you guys actually hearing what was going on in the video. I kind of like the voiceover videos, though. Tell me how you guys like it in the comment section, and if I should do it again for another style of video. Anyways, later on in the match, my teammate gets down. I'm still in Storm. It's 2-tick Storm, but I have a med kit, so we're chilling. I also have override grenades, so I can rotate out of Storm very swiftly. There's a team right there, so I end up boxing up just about right there, for I was in a decent range of the next Storm circle. Heal up with my medkit while my teammate gets a drop on me, for we can maybe make another rotate soon. That's exactly what we do, but I ended up pushing this like an idiot, and I get sprayed out and bodied, and put my teammate in a bad position. And this is actually another loss on my part. It's completely my fault, because I'm used to what I used to play like when I was good at the game, and I am not good at the game anymore. Anyways, my teammate tries to get a rotate here, but it takes him longer because that crash pad got messed up. So he goes for another rotate, boom, but then he doesn't have any mats, so he ends up getting killed in the end of it. And it was completely my fault. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say that it was my teammate's fault. That was completely on me. But at least me and him both got a decent rank up, because I'm halfway through Gold 2. We get an early beam on this kid starting this game. I get the kill. Me and my teammate are kind of lingering here a little bit, for he can, just do whatever he wants to do. Because I don't even know what he was trying to do here. But we go over here because we knew that kids were over here. And so I'm missing all my shots again, because I am selling recently. But then they get the drop on us, they start pushing us, and I forgot to edit that ramp for my teammate. So I'm trying to get more mats here, because I thought I was going to run out, but I didn't realize that I actually had 400 mats. And instead of going around that corner and shooting back at that guy, I didn't, so I actually ended up dying here. And putting my teammate in another bad position, which I tend to be doing a lot. So I'm actually trying a lot harder to get better, but later on in this match, I get spawned in again because I'm selling, and I hit this ginormous lag spike as somebody is across there. So I could have been shooting at that guy, but my ping spiked from 38 to 104. But it's all good because my teammate ends up dying, and it is again my fault. This time, I don't want to say it's completely my fault, because I could have maybe hit some shots if I didn't get that huge lag spike, but it's whatever, it's still my fault. I tried to go for a play here, but I ended up missing the play 2 times. What I was trying to do was hit that guy right in there, away, and giving him a boost, for I could then go in and quickly box him up while he was getting boosted away. So I actually just missed both my override shockwaves and couldn't get the play off, and I almost died and sold the play. Anyways, I get a nice kill off of here. I boxed up against this wall because my teammate said that he's not in a good position. So after all the times my teammates clutched up for me, I think I have to clutch up for him. So I rotated away. But anyways, later on in the match, my teammate was without me, and he ended up getting second. He's playing way better than me. I've also been on way longer of a break than him, so he understood why I was so bad. But it was rough. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Please tell me if you want more of this series, and I will definitely be posting more often. My posting schedule has been very off, but I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.